Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd and 2, Murray winds up and left, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Murray now. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
After the turnover, here's Murray, forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, they'll set up the screen here to Akers. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A big loss there of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Murray. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Chris Herndon.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
1st down, Lions.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Down to the 25.
23.
Tavon Wilson up to make the tackle.
He was brought down by...
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, and he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yards to go.
Incomplete pass on second down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now Stafford going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play fake. Murray. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for the Lions. 49 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run on first down. Akers, they'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Shotgun now from Murray. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Complete to
Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Stafford letting one go deep here for Gronk, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
They'll try to run forward Barkley, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 40 now on second down. Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half. But out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Lions 10, Titans 7. Set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Murray steps away to his left. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Lions 17, Titans 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows?
And the ball is knocked out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Sheldon Rankins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Keeps himself upright. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The final pick in this year's first round, this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on third down, Murray taking a shot for Samuel. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Stafford. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Don't say nothing. Mike 55, Mike 55. 22. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
And off comes to Hyde. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run, watch the run. Drill right, 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Carlos Hyde. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
4 yards.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people play. Not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans were able to make this a close game again. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
TJ Logan on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Throwing again on second down. Murray being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 41 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Stafford. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
The game at 23-all. Stephen Hauschka.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. Curtis Samuel, 52 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
For the point after.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A lot of of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. They go screen pass to Hyde. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Stafford. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Green with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stafford will come up, trying to get his guys a 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Hyde. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Score Titans 31, Lions 30. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Murray. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Murray now to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 23-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the gun, Murray. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down inside the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A pass complete here to Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
50-50.
To throw again. Stafford. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's third down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The Titans on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Grant. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
1st and 10.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now it's Stafford. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. T.J. Logan. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Lions 43, Titans 39. Will Lutz set to
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
Anthony.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 37-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Murray off play action. On the move to his left. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
46.
Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Stafford now to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw it, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Covered by Jason McCourty.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Today's final score, Lions.
Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Lions, they finally get that elusive second win as the record moves to 2-12. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.